Hey everybody, this is Shane from Shane's Books and Review. I hope that everybody's having a good day. It's that time of the month again. It's the Phillip Defranco Book Club, Turtles All the Way Down. What were my thoughts on the book? Well, it was definitely interesting, that's for sure. I went into this book not knowing anything about it. Quite frankly, there wasn't a whole lot to this book. It was missing a lot of plot. It didn't have really any character tie-ins back and forth. There was a lot of dialogue, there was a lot of thought process between the characters, but as far as any kind of real development of anything or any real type of story progression beyond just making it through day to day, there wasn't anything there. Now, if you set that to the side and you turn that coin around and you look at the other side that might not be as pretty as the front side of the plot coin as it is, and you look at what was going on in the background, her struggle, Aza's struggle within herself to make it through the day-to-day life, dealing with that irrational fear of microbes getting inside of her, either through the cut, through oral ingestion of things, or through just breathing, being in close proximity to somebody and catching something that they have, or later on with Davis, whenever he kissed her or put his lips to her. And she was worrying about her becoming him because of his bacteria or his microbes taking over, and her, of course, becoming a person that explodes from C. diff. Now, if you look at it from that point of view, yes, there was a rich plot of her struggling throughout the entire book. With my own inner demons of not doing well with social environments where there's large groups of people, and also with OCD, I really understood that struggle of what she was going through, trying to get her mind outside of that loop that she gets stuck in, trying to break that rhythmic thing that continuously happens, like the relentless tide of an ocean just beating against her day after day, minute after minute. It's something that, unless you deal with it, there's no way you could possibly understand how frustrating that could be, because here she is, she's this person, and she has these wants, these desires, these things she wants to do. She just wants to be a normal, happy girl, but she can't, because she has this inner demon that she knows will always be there, and she just simply cannot defeat it. But she can be the best version of herself that she is at that point. She does, at points in the book, try to express those feelings to Daisy and to her doctor, but with a lot of these things, words just, they're not there to describe it. They're not powerful enough or descriptive enough to explain how trapped a person can feel inside of themselves whenever it comes to that kind of a thing. Let's break down that book a little bit. You got Aza, Daisy, Davis, Noah, and then the rest are just pretty well cannon fodder. It really don't matter. You got, I think his name was Michael, which was Daisy's not boyfriend, kind of boyfriend at one point, which was the artist. And there was one cool thing he did, which was that 101st Prisoner, or Prisoner 101. That's what it was. Daisy is her friend. She supports her friend, and she puts her friend in that place that she needs to be in when she needs to have her crap called on occasion, but not without consequence. And then you've got Davis, which is a emotionally void type of an individual, with the exception of one scene whenever things come crashing down for him. But he does grow into that big brother kind of a figure for Noah. Now, there was two other characters in this book that are really worth mentioning, that really weren't characters that were predominant. But one was her car, Harold, and then the second one was the phone, her dad's phone, because that was really her major link to him and her major comforting source. Things really changed for her after the car wreck and that phone. You can really see a big divergence in behavior after she loses that. Now for the big question. Do I recommend the book? Is it an absolute page ripper? Is it an absolute thing that you can't put down? Is it something that you're going to pick it up, you're going to read it, you're going to love it, you're going to keep it for the rest of your life? Probably not so much. Can't win them all. The big question, how many Philly D heads do I give? I've given them in the last 3 videos. Let's see. 1. Yeah, that one. That was it. Really, it felt like a weak book whenever it came to the way that it was wrote. It did tell a story. it did get from point A to point B. Again, this has been Shane with Shane's Books and Review. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do. Gently massage that subscribe button. Click the like because it actually does do something. And share it now. If you happen to find a good book in between now and the next time I make a video, please leave me a description down there in the bottom. That way I know about it and I can read it with you guys. So, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys next time. And beyond that, have a wonderful day.